Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man wala. Just want to say that we are starting a new week right now, right? So just want to so now it's 27 May. Just want to remind you that this is the last 2 weeks of our class before our 2 week break for basically the first 10 days and Eid lah. We take a 2 weeks break there
Oh,
because
yeah.
because if you all want to fast or something, then
Yeah.
5 o'clock is not a good timing, and then obviously we also from different areas. So yeah, inshallah. So we
It's
take
try
that
to
2 weeks,
break.
inshallah. Yeah.
Break.
I will repost again in the group to remind but yes. Okay, so now we are at Ayah 40. Yes, Sister Zarina. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's a half nida. Half nida. And la mahala laha mina Iraq.
Lahu min al-i'rab here.
Oh, lahu. Oh,
Yes.
okay.
If you say adatul nida, yes, laha. This is half, so lahu. Okay?
Oh, okay. If half is lahu.
Yes.
Okay.
Good. Next one, Sister Hamisa. Bani.
Bani is mudada.
What kind of munada is this?
Mudada mudah.
Yes, the easiest one. So, what status should it be?
Mansub.
Yes, mansub bil.
Bil alif.
Yes.
Mansub bil alif.
Not for default
Ta'zum.
sign. Sorry, not bil alif actually. Bani.
Bilia.
Yes, correct. Bilia. Bilia.
Bilia. Sikol.
Okay. No. Okay, this word you said is a mudaf, right? So
Okay,
what is the rule of mudaf? What's the rule of mudaf? Mudaf must be what? No alif lam
No alif lam, no tanwin.
and
No,
light.
must be light.
Yes. So bani must be the light version. What is the heavy version of bani? How do we make something light? We either remove the noon or we drop a tanwin, right? So
Yes.
is this remove noon or drop tanwin?
Manina, isn't it? Remove noon, guess.
Yes, the fact that you have a ya at the end here tells you that this one is remove noon. Okay? If it's remove tanwin, right, you only have a harakah at the end. So for example, Muslimun, you only have Muslimu. Musliman, you have Muslimah. And Muslimin, you have a kasrah. You only have harakah there. But the fact if you have ya there, or a waw, or an alif, tells you that it's actually extra noon that is deleted. So banina is our mansub version. Bani is the light version of banina. Okay? So this is not ya as in sikol. This is ya as in muslimina basically. Yes. So mansub bil ya. This is not our default sign. We say what?
Li'annahu anil fathah.
Niyabatan anil.
Niabatan anil fathah. Li'annahu jamak muzakkar salim.
Yes. Okay. Jamak. Sorry. Muzakkar. Yes. Salim. Okay. So this is actually one more word for this. Sorry. Is we will add this word mulhaq. It's a variation.
Mulhaq.
Yes, and I will explain because that's why I have this. Okay, I will explain it.
Okay.
But before I explain this, let's go to the next word first. Is the Quratul Ain, Isra'ila.
إسرائيل is مضاف إليه
Mm-hmm.
مجرور بالفتحة
مضاف إليه. مجرور بالفتحة. And then what do we say?
we say نيابة عن الكسرة ممنوع من الصرف.
Yes. الكسرة لأنه mamnu minas sarf. Good. Okay. It's mamnu minas sarf because it's
a non-Arab, is it? Or
yes, correct. It's a name and it's a non-Arabic name, correct.
yeah.
Yes. Okay, now let's go back to this one. Mulhaq. Okay, mulhaq means variation. Okay, so basically, jamak muzakkar salim, okay, you know this, the una, ina ending, right? There are reasons. I don't know if you ever even ask this question to yourself, why some words have una ending, why some doesn't seem to have. But basically this topic answers that question. Okay, what kind of words can enter into una, ina ending? Okay, so the first is that it must be an ism jamid. Okay, meaning it's not derived from another word. Okay, and when it's an ism jamid, then all these conditions must be there. And then the second one is if it's an ism sifah, means it's derived from another word. Ism sifah here is not your sifah musyabbahah. It just means it's derived from another word. Okay, then it must have all these conditions. Okay, so let's talk about the first one first. If it's an ism jamid, then it must be a proper name. So Zaid, Muhammad, all this proper name. Okay, it can become Zaiduna, for example. Okay, so you can put una at the end. If it's a jamid word and it's not a proper name, then it can only enter jamak muzakkar salim in the form of tasghir. Okay, meaning your fu'ail pattern, where you make it small first, right? From rajulun, small little man, and then that word can enter jamak muzakkar salim. Okay, rajul, definitely. You never see rajuluna, right? You never see that. Right? You see rijal as the plural. Yes?
Yes.
Or if the word ends with ya nisbah, okay, the one that you add a ya shadda at the end, insaniyun, right? The one that we ascribe something to it, that ya nisbah, that also can end with una. So, for example, right, like saying of Furiyun, Singaporean, then you can make Singaporeans, can make it una ending. Okay, then it must be masculine, obviously. Jamak muzakkar salim, right? We're talking about masculine. And as you know, this one is definitely the one that you know. It must, una, ina ending must be for intelligent being only. Okay? And then it must not have a ta ta'nis. So Tolha is a word, is a name of a guy, but it has a ta ending, right? A ta marbuta ending. So his name cannot put una, so it cannot be Tolhatuna. Okay? And when in fact, it will become atun ending if you want to make it plural. Okay? And then it must not be made up of two words. So for a name like Abdullah, Sibawai, this is a mix of two words together. Okay? When two words come together to become a name, then they also cannot enter into jamak muzakkar salim. Okay? So that's one. And then the other one obviously is the one, basically when I say ism sifah here, is basically the suffable words, the one that we see usually, the one that we talk about when we do una, ina ending words. Okay, so when the word is basically suffable, okay, because jamid is a word that cannot be suffable. Yes, think about it like that. Okay, so for a suffable word, then it must be a sifah for a male. Obviously, we're talking about jamak muzakkar salim, not a feminine. So for example, the word murdi'un here is nursing. So even without a ta marbuta, nursing as in breastfeeding, okay, not nursing as in to become a nurse. Okay, so yeah, so obviously breastfeeding can only be done by a female person, right? So you don't need a ta marbuta for this. Okay, because this word can only apply to a feminine.
Feminine.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so when that happens for this word, you cannot make it una ending. Never, never. You will never become. Okay, and then must be a sifa for intelligent being. Okay, so again here we have sohil. Sohil means to neigh. So obviously neigh is talking about horse. So this word also cannot become sohiluna. Okay, and then must not have a ta at the end. Okay, this word is allama. This is actually your ism mubalagha plus ta ending. So fa'al plus ta. Okay, if you heard anyone saying about an ulama, maybe introducing him or maybe talking about someone from the past, and instead of calling him an alim or an ulama, they say allama, means they are saying that he is a very learned scholar. He's not just your normal alim ulama. He's like higher than them, basically. Okay? So when you have this kind of word with a ta ending at the end, then you cannot put it una also. Next one, it must not be on the form of af'al, which has the fu'la for the feminine. So this one usually we talk about colors, okay, usually. So for example, ahmar, humra, right? So this one, this ahmar, red, right? This one will never have una ending. Okay, there's another af'al pattern, that is your akbar, that is your ism tafdil. That one can. Okay, because the feminine pattern is not this. The feminine pattern is no hamzah at the end. Right? Kubra, akbar, kubra. So that one can get una ending. Okay, this one, no una ending for this one. And then it must not be a form, be in the form of fa'lan. Okay, and has the fa'la as feminine version. So word like this, sakron, atoshan. Okay, these are all actually sifah musyabbahah. Okay, this one also sifah musyabbahah. Then they cannot enter una also. Okay, last one, something that I still cannot appreciate right now, okay, but I share with you anyway, must not be used for both masculine and feminine. So there are some patterns, okay, like the sobur, jari, okay, this one, both is actually your ism sifah, your sifah musyabbahah also, okay. So like wadud, right, that kind of word, cannot think about any others. So this kind of words, they actually, when it's used for both masculine and feminine, then you don't have una ina pattern. Okay, so obviously all of this, like if we use Hansware dictionary, for example, for us, right, then obviously from there we know what's the plural, right? Whether it take una or some other plural, right? And if you have realized, most sifah musyabbahah that we've seen, we've never actually see a plural for them. Okay, most, not all, I think most. Okay, so it's because of this. So do you have to remember all this? No. Okay, why I'm going through with this is because of this word mulhaq that we use in Iraab. Okay, so this mulhaq means that there are some words that they enter the una ina ending, okay, and they act like it, but actually, if you were to think about it, they fall short of the conditions to enter. So they are not here and they are not here either. So supposedly, they're not supposed to enter una ina, but they do. Okay, so for example, plural words that can't be made singular in word or in meaning. So for example, all your 20, 30, 40 until 90, right? You put una ending at the end. I know we haven't done number setting here in this class, okay? But when we do, you realize that it ends with una and ina, okay? So this one, basically, we also call it mulhaq jamak muzakkar salim. They act like it, okay? Other words are like ahli. So your plural is ahluna, okay, and ahlina. Okay, ahli is not a name and it's also not derived from a is not sufferable, right? So should not be una ina ending. Also, the word alamina, alamuna, right? Rabbil alamin, that word is not a name, it's not sufferable also. So it should not enter una ina, but it does. Okay? Another word in the Quran we have is illiyun, right? Illiyin. This is not an intelligent being also. So it's not supposed to, but it does. Okay? Then we also have ulu, as in the word you always see in the Quran, ulul albab, ulil albab. That is the word. Okay? Again, it falls short of the conditions. They also enter una ina ending, basically, although you don't never see the noon because they are mudaf anyway. So you never see the noon, but actually it's uluna, ulina, basically. Okay? And then we have words like the plural of arodun, the plural of sana, sinun, right? We see this in Al-Kahf. They also basically are mulhaq. Okay, so the word that we have here in the word bani, right? What is the singular of bani?
Banun.
Singular, the singular.
Banun.
The singular.
Ibn, not Ibn.
Yes, the singular is ibn, right?
Ibn.
Oh.
So technically, it is obviously it's not sufferable. Yes, and it's also not a name. And so basically, banin or banun is not from, it's not like from the singular you make it una, ina, right? So it's like basically like 20, 30, right? There's no singular for banin actually. Okay, so that's why we call it mulhaq jamak muzakkar salim. Okay, so whenever you see this word, so there can be mulhaq musanna, so there is also conditions why something can make can become two, okay, or rather more like exceptions to the musanna, that kind of thing. Also the jamak muannas salim. So whenever you see this word in the Iraab books, okay, it just means that they act like that, whatever it is, musanna or jamak muzakkar salim or jamak muannas salim, although they should not actually. Okay, so that's just all what it means, and then obviously the notes are here for you. Okay, can? Inshallah.
Yeah, we learn new things all the time.
Actually, I believe I've taught you this actually already.
Forgotten.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
all, yes, but it's very long time ago. Yes,
Yeah,
definitely.
long time ago.
Yes, okay. So they only, basically for us, you don't have, like I said also like just now, do you have to remember all that? No, right? Just you just know whether a word is sufferable or not sufferable, right? If a word is plural, does it have a singular from that same word? Okay, once it does not, most likely it's going to be mulhaq. Okay, can? Inshallah. Any questions from the rest of you? Okay. Okay. Let's move on. Sister Bibi. Uzkuru.
اذكروا فعل أمر
Yes.
فعل أمر مبني
Mm-hmm.
مبني على حذف النون
Mm-hmm.
and wow. Do I say the fa'il now?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Wow is ضمير متصل
Mm-hmm.
محل رفع فاعل.
Yes. And Sarf.
ذال كاف را
Mm-hmm.
family 1
Mm-hmm.
ذكر يذكر.
Yes. Oops. Yes.
ذكر ذكر
Yes. Dhikr. Mm-hmm.
وهو ذاكر.
Mm-hmm. Good. Alhamdulillah. Next one, Sister Benita. Are you still here?
No, she's not here.
No, not here. Next one, Sister Jahanara. Ni'mati. Waalaikumsalam warahmatullah.
So, Ni'amati,
Mm-hmm.
it's of two words. Right?
Yes. So what's the first word?
Niamati and dia.
Yes. So what's the status of the first word?
It's the mudaf ilayh.
Yes. What's the status of the mudaf?
Mudaf, this is kasra over here, sister.
Yes,
Niamati.
you see kasrah, yes, but you know that this ya is a mudaf ilahi, right?
Yeah.
So my ni'mah, my book will always, this star will always be kasrah here anyway, whatever the letter is, right? But actually what is the status of this word? You have a fi'il, you have a fa'il, this must be
So
a,
now it will be maful.
yes,
now.
exactly. Okay, so you
Okay.
say this is maf'ul bihi. So what is the
Maf'ul
status of
bihi.
maf'ul bihi?
في محل نصب منصوب.
Okay, so
Okay,
yes, this word is not mabni, right? So we still say mansub. We don't say fi mahali nasab. We say mansub. Then we say bil. We cannot see the fathah, right? Usually it's a fathah, right? But we cannot see. So we say bil fathah al muqaddarah. Imply the fathah. Okay? Then you say mana amin. Oh, yes, actually, I've went through this with you all on the very first lesson of our Baqarah when we did when we first learned about Iraab, how to do Iraab. Okay, so that's why and this is, believe it or not, after 40 ayah, this is the first lesson when we have ya mutakalim. Okay, so if you need to go back there in the very first lesson of the class, okay, if you need to go back there for explanation, but basically when you have ya mutakalim, you say whatever the status is, okay, and then bil whatever that is usually is. So if it's marfu is dhamma, if it's majrur is kasrah, then you say muqaddarah. So here is mansub because it's marfu bihi, bil fathah muqaddarah. On the fathah that you imply, you cannot see it, you have to imply it, okay. Then you say mana amin zuhuriha. The fathah basically is prevented from showing itself because ishtighal. Ishtighal. Okay, ishtighal al-mahal. The place, okay, this place is talking about the place of the fathah here. The place of the fathah is busy with bil harakah.
Sorry, sister. Sorry to interrupt you. Sister, I have to break for my iftar, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah. I'll watch
Okay.
the rest of the recording.
Inshallah.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, so
Alhamdulillah.
the place of the fathah is busy with a harakah that is munasabah. What is the harakah that is munasabah? The kasrah, which you will always see when you have a ya mutakadim. You will always see this kasrah. Can understand? Okay, Sister Jahanara? So don't worry, when we do this a lot of time, you will remember this, okay? So after you talk about this, now you can talk about the ya. What is that ya there?
So ya is mutakallim.
Yes,
Ya
ya al-mutakallim is what kind of dhamir?
Damir muttasil.
Yes. So what status?
في محل
Mm-hmm.
في محل
What fragment you say just now? You said this
مضاف
is,
so it will be
yes,
في محل جر.
yes, exactly. Okay, mudaf ilayhi. Can? Inshallah? Easy?
Yes.
Okay. What is this word singular or plural? Nikmah.
Niyama is singular. Tanam.
Yes. So this word is actually with a tamarbuta, and then when you add a domir, then it will open the ta. You cannot have a closed ta in the middle. Yes. And what about the jama of nikmah? Do you know? For if a word ends with tamarbuta, you can add atun to it. So what would becomes what? Yes, nikmat. It's one. can also be ni'am. It's another one. Okay, it's like na'am, but ni'am. And another one in the Quran, we have an'um. Okay, can? Do not be confused with an'am. An'am is a totally different thing already. Different nikmah already. Yes, exactly. Okay, good. Alhamdulillah. Next one, sister Su. Allati.
Allati. Allati is isim mausul.
Yes.
Mabni ala sukun. So it is, what is this? Is the sifar, is it?
Sifar of?
Sifar of allati an'amta, nikmat.
Yes, sifar of the nikmat here. So it will be fi mahali. Nikmati
Sifar
just
would
now
be,
was
okay,
a
masuk.
yes.
Nasab.
Yes, fi mahali nasab. How do we say this? Sifar what? Min bi li fi.
Sifar of.
Yes,
Sifar
what's off?
of li.
Yes, li, correct. Li is correct. Okay.
Li.
So sifar li nikmati. Okay. And then what do we need after an ism mausul?
The silah.
Yeah, so what do we say?
Wa jumlah ba'dahu.
Silatul mausul.
Silatul mausul.
Status?
La mahala lahu.
Yes, correct. La mahala laha because silah, jumlah. Okay, so laha minal. Good. Next one, Sister Aziza. An'amtu.
Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullah.
An'amtu. This is fi'il madhi. Mabni ala sukun.
Yes. And then what do we say?
Litisolihi. Li'annahu.
No. Litisolihi always comes with B. And then you talk about the fa'il. Who's the fa'il?
Huwa.
An'amtu.
An'amtu. Ana. Sorry.
Yes, okay. So if it was whom, it is waw jama'ah. If it was hunna, it's nun niswa. If it's all the ta from anta all the way to ana, we call it what? Ta, remember? Ta al-fa'il. Ta of the doer, basically. Okay. Then after that, we talk about the ta itself is what kind of dhamir?
Ana. Domir mutasil.
Yes. So what status?
Domir mutasil. This one is
What's it doing here?
marfu.
Yeah, so fi mahali, not marfu, but rafa,
Rafa.
because it's the
fa'il.
yes, fa'il. Okay. Sarf, please.
Sarf. This is nun ain mim. Is before
Yes.
an'ama.
Yes. An'ama.
Yun aimun.
Yes.
In amun.
In fahuwa.
Fahuwa mun'imun.
Yes. Good. You okay? Still a bit sick, is it?
Yeah. Getting
Ya Allah.
better.
I'll give you complete shifa. Next one. I think we're back to Sister Misa. An'amtu. Sorry. Alaikum.
Alaikum is jar wa majrur.
Mm-hmm.
Muta'alliq bil fa'il.
Which fi'il?
An'amtu.
Yes. An'amtu. Okay. Can you translate from the start until alaikum here?
O Bani Israel.
Mm-hmm. Where's Bani?
Or children of Israel.
Yes. Oh, children of Israel. Mm-hmm.
Remember the favors.
Is it the favors?
Remember
Ni'matiyah.
my favor.
Yes. My favor. Allati.
Which I not give, which I
You want to give a better word rather than give? Bestow?
which I bestow upon
Mm-hmm.
you all.
Yes. On you all. Yes. Okay. Good. Next one, Sister Quratul Ain.
Awfu.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So wow is atifa.
Okay. That will make awfu.
Awfu matuf ala udhkuru.
Good. Same kind of word?
Yes. Yes, fi'l amr.
Yes. Okay. Let's do the sarf. So it's the same word, same fa'il also, right? So we don't have to say anything other than that. That's different.
Okay.
But let's do the
Yes.
sarf.
Okay. Sarf is waw, fa, ya.
Mm-hmm.
This is the fourth form.
Mm-hmm.
Aw, fa, you, fi.
Alpha. Mm-hmm. Yufi. Mm-hmm.
And the masdar is ifa'an.
Yes. Ifa. Bahwa.
Fahuwa mawfin.
Not Mau. This is family 4.
No.
Muslim.
Muslim. So mufin.
Yes. Mufin. Okay.
Mm.
Can. Hold on. And then, so let's do like table because this is nakis anyway. Hold on. Give me a second. So we are doing Amr. So Amr is from Mudare. So let's do Mudare. Yufi is Hua. Next one.
Yufiyani.
Yes. Next one.
So yufiyuna becomes yufuna.
Good. Yufuna. Next one. Here.
We have here is tufi,
Yes. Tufi.
tufiyani.
Mm-hmm.
And is it yufuna again?
So you have, what do we usually do here?
So we have known
Yes. Nun fatha for the punna, right?
Okay, yufina.
Yeah, so this one is not the same. The only time you get same is for family 1, Nasoro group, Nasoro tribe. Other than that, you don't get the same one. Good. And then, so imagine this was second person. So it would be Tufi, Tufiyani, Tufuna. What's our auntie?
Auntie would be
Yes.
Tufi.
The marfu version. So Tansuru, Tansuruna. Tansuru, Tansuroni, Tansuruna,
Tansurina.
So becomes tu.
Sorry, I'm getting a bit lost now. Tufina. Is
Yes,
it tu?
tufina. Yes, with the ya still there.
Mm,
Yes,
mm,
ya is
mm.
still there. Actually,
Yes.
technically, there is additional one ya, right? Because that tansuru, tansurina, we add a ya and nun, right? So because this is nakis, the ya, the ya that is weak letter is dropped anyway. So you still have a ya there, tufina. Okay,
Mm.
and
Yes.
make an amr from this.
So this would be ufi.
Why
So we
uf?
drop the ya. So we drop the ya
Yes. Uh-huh.
and drop the weak letter at the end. Yeah,
Okay.
at the end.
Uh-huh.
And then we need to start with, we need a haraka. So
So
it's ufi.
you're saying Hamzatul Wasl? This is family 4. What does family 4
Mm,
starts with?
so aslama yuslimu, aslim. So Hamza.
Yes, family 4 always start with a
Mm,
fathah, Hamza with a fathah. Okay, so technically, right, so think about family 2. Family 2 is allama yu'allimu. You basically add the you there, right? So family 4 also is like that actually. Aslama yu'aslimu. But they don't like the Hamza being there. They find it very troublesome. Use is nicer. So that's why the Hamza, you don't see it in the Mudari anymore. Okay. But that's why the Hamza always come back in the Amr, because technically the Hamza is always supposed to be there. Okay, so that's why this is the only family that we don't use Hamzatul Wasl at all. We use a Hamza Fathah, even though if we can pronounce the word after we delete the ta. So that we see in Ajwaf, Aqimus Solah. Technically, we can pronounce with just Qim. Okay, so yes, we get Awfi. Next one.
Awfi. Awfiya, sorry,
Yes.
Awfiya.
Awfiya.
Awfu.
Yes, this is our word here. Awfu. And then?
And then Awfi.
Yes.
Awfiya. And
Mm-hmm.
Awfina.
Yes, good. Can everyone with me? Inshallah, with us. Okay. Next one. Hold on. Who's after sister?
It's
Sister
me, I
Bibi.
think.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, bi ahdi.
Yes.
Am I right? Yeah.
Yes.
Bi ahdi is jar wa majrur.
Yes.
Kasra.
Jar wa majrur. Bil kasra. Kasra or kasra something
Kasra.
else? Kasra.
No, kasra.
Okay.
Kasra. Yes.
Okay.
Bi ahdi. So bil kasra wal ya. Ya mutakallim, right? Ya
Okay.
dhamir.
So, well, I think there is difference of opinions here. Okay. So if you see some Iraab books that say just kasra, we can still understand. But I think most Iraab books still say this is kasra muqaddara. Okay, because of the ya mutakallim. Because basically the argument is even if it's not a jar, it's always going to be kasra anyway. So technically that ya mutakallim kasra is stronger than even the normal kasra basically. So even though it's supposed to be jar anyway, we still say it's muqaddara.
Muqaddara. Okay.
Yes, but if you see some other books or some other teachers do teach just as kasra, normal kasra, that is because the scholars differ lah basically. Okay, so here we say muqaddara.
Muqaddara.
Ala.
And do I... Okay.
Sorry, not ala. No, not ala. Because it's ya mutakallim, what do we say? Yes, exactly.
You still say everything, right?
Yes, we still say everything.
Okay.
So
So
what's that?
mana'a min zuhuriha.
Mm-hmm.
mana'a min zuhuriha. Ishtighalil haraka. Ishtighalil haraka.
No. What is busy?
Ishtighalil mahal.
Yes, mahal.
المحل بحركة المناسبة.
Yes.
بالحركة المناسبة.
Good. And then now we talk about the ya.
والياء is ضمير متصل في محل جر بالإضافة.
Yes. And Sarf of this word.
Ain, ha, dal.
Mm-hmm.
Ahida. Is it Ahida?
Yes.
Samia, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Ahida. Ya'hadu.
Yes.
Ya'hadu.
Yeah. Hadu.
And
Mm-hmm.
is it ahdan, this word?
Yes, this word. Then Bahua.
Huwa ahidun.
Good. Good. And this word, we have a plural for this word.
Okay.
Any idea?
Mm,
It's like nufus.
Uhud, is it?
Yes, correct.
Uhud. Never came across. We don't have it, right, in the Quran?
I'm not sure actually.
Yeah,
Not
I think
sure.
so.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, good. Next one, Sister Jahanara. Ufi.
في
Mm-hmm.
system this is majhul word. Ufi, majhul. I think
No,
stand.
okay. Okay.
No?
Why you say it's majhul?
Amr,
Okay. Is it madi or mudari? If you want to say it's majhul. What's the root letters?
this one we did not powerful. Hamza Waufa.
Okay. This is not Hamza Wafa. Okay. This one is exactly the same actually as this word.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's wow, fa, ya. Okay. Now that you know that for sure, it's the same family. Okay. It's the same family. If it was majhul, right? You're thinking of majhul. So let's do majhul. This is the normal one that Sister Qurratu'ain did just now. So you do for me the majhul for this word. What's the second line? From awfa, how do we make this majhul? Madi majhul is what pattern? Ui or ua? Say again. Madi majhul. Madi majhul is ui. Okay, so this one become u, this one become e. Okay, and this one always gets a fathah at the end. Okay, how to remember? This fathah, this alif maksurah, right, is actually also aslama au faya, right? It doesn't have a fathah anymore here because the word before it has a fathah. Okay, so when a weak letter has a fathah, before it is a fathah, then the weak letter becomes alif, au fa. Okay, so here is basically like if you were to do uslima. Okay, here you have a fathah still, right, for uslima, but the word, the letter before does not have a fathah, so this fathah can stay. Okay, so that's how you remember. This one no fathah, this fathah will always come back because there's no more fathah here. Okay, so ufiya. This is madi majhul. Okay, if you say this is madi majhul because you see ui, but what happened to your ya? Madi cannot lose the ya. Am I right? So this cannot be madi majhul. Okay, let's finish this anyway. What about the mudhari majhul? So if madi majhul is ui, mudhari majhul is yeah, so it becomes okay. Here, same thing, right? So it's supposed to be you fa you, right? This is mudhari marfu and with dhamma. But same concept basically. You have a weak letter, before it is a fathah, so it becomes alif maksurah. Okay? So here becomes you fa. Okay? Here it's you fi you, right? But we have a kasra before it, so this dhamma doesn't work anymore. So you fi, here you fa. And what about our ism maf'ul? Remember the pattern?
Yeah, it is maf'ul.
This is family
No,
4.
Four.
Family 4, ism fa'il is muslimun, right? So here,
Muslimun.
mufiyun is the original one, right? Then we don't
Okay.
put a tomatin here. We hide the ya inside mufin. Yes. For the
Okay.
ism maf'ul, usually if ism
Mufan.
fa'il, yes, correct. So you put fathah here. Mufan. Oops, sorry. Mufan. This is your ism maf'ul and zarf. Okay? Can? So now
Okay.
back to this one. This cannot be madi majhul. What can it be? Can it be?
So
Mhm.
it should be light somewhere, right? It is light.
Yes. It is light or lightest? Which one?
If it is lightest, what is can you show me the word, previous sister? Something should
Okay.
make it light or lightest, right?
We have wa'aufu bi'ahdi ufi here.
So it will be like the shart or something, shart, yeah, condition word.
Yes.
If
Yes.
yeah.
Something like that. Yes. Okay. So this one is, are you saying this is light or lightest?
So it will be lightest.
Yes. Okay. And what's the kind of word actually? What kind of thing is?
This is fi'l madi.
Madi? Madi can become lightest?
Okay, mudare, sorry.
Yes.
Yeah,
Fi'il
mudare.
mudhari. Uh-huh.
Mm.
You're saying marfu, mansub or majzum?
Majzum.
Okay. And majzum. And what's the sign of the majzum?
Sukun.
Okay. So who's the fa'il here in ufi? This is normal majhul, right? Not mudhari.
No,
Sorry. This is normal mudhari, right? Not majhul. Am I right?
no majhul.
Yes.
Yes.
It's not majhul. It's normal. Okay. This is your normal one. Yufi, right? Who's the fa'il here? Actually, when it starts with a hamzah, who's the fa'il?
Ana.
Ana, right? So the normal is actually what? What's the normal?
No.
Marfu. Is
Ufi. Okay.
yes.
Yeah,
Ufi.
is
Yes, the ya is there. Okay. If you make it mansub, becomes what?
Mansub.
If
Ufiya.
there's yes, correct. And for example, then it becomes ufiya.
Ufiya.
Okay. Then when it's
Okay.
majzum,
Yeah,
for example, lam, yes, you drop the ya. So that's why you only get ufi like this. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
this is majzum. What's the sign? What was dropped just now?
Yeah, hazaful, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
we
is
say
there.
hazaf harf illah. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, and you can
Okay.
say wahuwa al ya, and it is the letter ya, basically. You can say that. Okay. Now, why is it majzum? Right? You said shart. Okay. It has that element, but this is something we call jawab
Jawash.
tolab.
Okay.
Okay, or someone may say jawabul amr. Okay, because you have an amr here. Okay,
Okay.
do this and then this will happen. So it's like shart, it has the element, okay, but we don't use the term shart because we don't have adatul shart. We say this, okay? So jawabul tolab or jawabul amr, basically. Tolab means request, okay? So any kind of request is in here, whether it's amr, whether it's nahi, any kind of request is there, okay? Can? And then you said this is who's our fa'il? Now?
Ana.
Yes, so what do we say? Domir?
Damir muttasil.
Is it muttasil? Where is it?
Damir mustatir.
Yes, mustatir.
Ana
Jawazan or wujuban?
This is wujuban, right?
Yes,
Oh, it is.
correct.
Yeah.
Takdiruhu
Ana.
ana. Yes. Okay, can? Inshallah.
Alhamdulillah.
This
And
is a difficult one.
yes, this was the
Yeah,
difficult one.
difficult.
Yes.
Mm.
But always like if you see like similar letters, right? So always think about like the fi'il before. Okay, surely there's something in the ayah that will help you, inshallah. Okay? This was difficult, but did you get it, Sis Hamisa? Even before
Yeah.
do it together.
No,
Yes.
no, I thought it was I know it's something related with Amar, but I don't know it's Jawabul Amar.
Ah, I see. Okay. Alhamdulillah. And last one here, Sister Aziza. Bi'ahdikum.
Bi'adikum jar wa majrur.
What's the sign of the majrur?
Kasra.
Yes. And then?
Kum domir mutasil.
What status?
Aladam.
Yeah, you are saying mabni? Yes. You can say mabni. Yes.
Mabni aladam.
Fi mahali?
Fi mahali jar.
Because?
Because it is mudafun ilaih.
Yes, and together it is jar wa majrur, so must be muta'alliq to
This
something.
one muta'alliq. Muta'alliq to the fi'il earlier is ufi.
Yes, this one, ufi. Okay, yes, muta'alliq bil fi'il, which is ufi. Good. Did we say muta'alliq just now for your sister?
Yeah,
Yes, we
just
forget.
thinking we didn't get.
Yes.
Yes.
So this is obviously muta'alliq to,
Muta'alliq to awfu.
yes, the first one.
Yeah.
Good. Did I miss anyone? No? Sister Vinita is back.
The Su is not. Didn't
Oh
do it.
yes. Sister Sue, can you translate for us then? Where did we stop just now? Upon you here. So here from wa'aufu.
Wa'afu. And fulfill.
Yes.
Fulfill.
Correct.
And fulfill
Fulfill.
your promise. What is it?
Is it your promise? Bi'ahdi. Ya mutakallim.
My
Yes. My.
promise
My promise, my covenant.
to you all.
Sorry, say again?
My promise to you all lah.
No. Okay, you're translating this one. Bi'ahdi, this one first. So you're translating this one first.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Your
So,
promise.
okay. So
my
yes.
promise. My promise.
Right.
And
Fulfill you
my
all.
covenant. My covenant.
Yes. Okay. My covenant.
Covenant upon you. Ufi. I fulfill.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna put maybe hands.
Hence, I will.
Yes.
I will fulfill
Fulfill.
your covenant.
Yes. Your covenant.
Covenant.
Okay? Can understand? Inshallah. So this is antum. This is mutakallim. Then this is ana. And then this is your antum. Okay? You all fulfill my covenant. Then I will also fulfill your covenant. Okay? Inshallah. Can? We only have 5 minutes left. And I have to go through a new topic. So we will not do that today. Inshallah. We will do this in the next lesson before we proceed on with the ayah. Any questions then? No question? Okay. If no question, then inshallah, see you all on Wednesday or some of you tomorrow, inshallah. Subhanakallahumma bihamdika la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilaik. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Jazakallah
Jazakallah khairan,
khairan, sis.
Sister Adila.
Wa iyyakum.